Peace, family, grand rising. It's your boy Jynesis back with another video on astrology. Today we finna be doing Venus, you know what I'm saying, which is Taurus and Libra. Just did the Taurus video, we're gonna do the Libra video now. Before I get into that, I just wanna send and start the video off with good energy by saying grand rising. Peace to all the high vibrational beings on planet Kai. Peace to planet Kai. Peace to all the elders. Peace to the youth. Peace to my peers. Peace to the crystal babies. Peace to all the high vibrational beings who are trying to excel and get higher. I'm not saying good energy towards anybody else who's teaching astrology in their own way. I saying good energy because it's not a competition. It's all of our information. We just sharing it in our own perspectives. You feel me? I send y'all good energy and I appreciate y'all. With that being said, let's get into this Libra video. Feel me? So Libras, those sign that can't not be alone. I can't be alone. I gotta have someone on the other side of the scale to help you move forward. I don't know what it is, but y'all just gotta have somebody. It's like, man, I need this, I need that. Like, y'all don't. Y'all need to learn how to be alone like Aries, you feel me? Like, that's y'all. Yeah, I did the Aries video, so y'all should understand this now. That's y'all thing. Y'all need to learn how to be alone like an Aries. Because Aries can strive alone. They don't like being alone, but they can easily do shit alone. Being with other people is their problem. Y'all problem is being alone, not depending on other people. Because if y'all learn how to basically be to yourselves and be alone, then y'all can balance yourselves within each other. And y'all can balance yourselves within y'all can bring balance within yourselves. And that can basically turn into a healthy relationship with other people, because if you know how to balance yourself, then you can bring balance to your relationships. And Libra's all about bringing balance, you feel me? It's the scales, you know what I'm saying? So they always want to keep shit even, equal. So they're the compromising sign. They're one of the compromising signs. It's a cardinal air sign ruled by Venus. So when it comes to a relationship and it comes to the finer things of life and it comes to the beauty and shit, they go for things in a manner of, okay, what can I do for you and what can you do for me? You know what I'm saying? And they always like to people please because they expect that back. Like Pisces, they like to people please because they don't expect it back, but they would like to have it reciprocated so they can feel like they're doing basically what they need to do in this reality as far as their purpose. But Libra is like, damn, if I'm walking with you, nigga, damn, if I just shared this piece of bread with you, at least share some of that, share some of your drink, you feel me? Like, damn, nigga, I'm thirsty, you hungry, like let's trade off, you feel me? Keep it balanced. And you know, Libras, they have a tendency to basically kind of be indecisive, which makes them kind of flighty. So if they like start talking to you and, you know, they give you that energy as if they fuck with you and they just somehow disappear or ghost you, they probably just didn't know what they want in that situation. They was just trying things out, you know what I'm saying? Because the one thing they know they want is another counterpart. They just don't know what type of counterpart, because there's so many ways to acquire a counterpart, because it's Venus and it's an attraction, so they can easily attract partners. But it's like, what type of partner do I want? And that kind of, it goes into the Venus sign. So if you're a Libra with a Venus and Scorpio, you're 10 times out of 10 going to have to deal with motherfuckers who's very hard to trust. Yeah, let's just keep it a buck. Or if you're a fucking Libra with a Venus and Virgo, you're gonna have hard times basically dealing with boundaries within a relationship and kind of having that routine energy, because a lot of motherfuckers don't move in love off of routine. They kind of go with the flow. They kind of like, you know, sticking to what's already there and kind of flowing with it and not trying to change too much things up because they feel like it's going to fuck up the relationship. Virgo's like, nah, this ain't right. I ain't fucking with this. Yeah, feel me? Libras, they're like making sure that their partner is satisfied is just as much as they are satisfied, whether it's sex, whether it's love, whether it's just them going out or just goal orientation. Like, they feel like their partner is striving for what they want and achieving it, and they're helping them. They're going to want that, and they're going to want that in return. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do shit to get shit in return, like a Gemini, but it depends on like what's their intentions. But for the most part, they're going to do stuff for you. They're going to be the helper, the helping hand. Most air signs are going to be helping hands. Feel me? And you know, they like to support people. They like to make sure motherfuckers is getting their dues right. Feel me? That's that justice energy. Like, did you get what you deserve? Whether it's negative or positive, did you get what you deserve, you know? And Libras, they have to make sure that they don't do too much without thinking it through on both ends, because they're trying to balance shit so much to the point where they kind of become scatterminded, and just like they'll go from this point to the next point, but shit really ain't planning out the way they thought it would, because they too focused on making sure shit is cool and easy and just shit smooth. You feel me? They like making sure everything's smooth, you know. And they rule the 7th house, which is all about partnerships and relationships, you know, in any sort. So business-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, any type of partnership energy that's in your life, that's what Libra represents. Friendships is more, specifically friendships is more 11th house or Aquarius energy. But when it comes to, like, the energies in between, like, one-on-one friendships, that's Libra energy. So they are good peoples for the most part. Some people give bad reps on Libras because of their tendency to kind of be flam. Like I said, if they don't know what they want, they're gonna tend to be selfish. So they're gonna do certain things and then they're gonna just backtrack and just be like, nah. And they initiate a lot of shit, so they're gonna always initiate some shit, but that don't mean they want to stick through with it like an Aries. You feel me? Like, I did this shit, but that don't mean I want to do it. I just decided to do something new, because that's Aries energy, new energy. Libra is more so like, oh, I like this. This is sensible. This is sensational to me. They're the sign. Like I said, Venus represents sensation as well. So if it's sensational to them, they're gonna act upon it. But if it's something that's not everlasting, or if it doesn't really work out for them, they're gonna basically skedaddle. And I never really one-on-one dealt with a Libra, but I have been around Libras. My brother is half Libra. He's Libra Scorpio, so he has that energy too. But I never really personally dated a Libra or like dealt with a Libra in a way where it's like, damn, y'all fucking annoying. It's just, they just have their own. It depends on what signs they have placed around them, because that's that energy of like depending on the other half. And yeah, they could walk their own path, but it's like they don't want to walk their own path alone. They want to walk their own path with someone else next to them, because that kind of gives them that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm always bringing it back to balance, because that's what they are about. They are about balance, and not in the sense of, you know, oh, the world has to be balanced. They can if they're striving for that in life, but in their life personally, shit has to make sense to them. It's air, logic, so it has to be logical, and their logic is all about, all right, are you getting what you deserve based upon what I'm doing, and vice versa. So for an example, if a motherfucker is claiming that you don't give him enough attention, this and that, then the Libra's gonna have to start evening out the scales and start feeding them that person's attention, because that their counterpart feels like they don't get that much attention, and that makes them feel bad, because like, damn, I feel like I'm not a good partner. You know, they're all about being the good partner, being a good partner to someone. All about partnerships and making sure that their counterpart is good. That's what they live by. And if they're not succeeding in that, then they start getting a little weary, and it's just like shit kind of goes left, and they can't start doing the radical shit, you know. They're not the most toxic sign, but they can be toxic as far as, you know, that ability to acquire so much attraction to the point where they can basically sidearm a motherfucker just because they attracted to another motherfucker in their life. And it's like, yeah, I don't need you. I wanted you, but I don't need you type shit. You feel me? I got someone over here now, so I'm just going to hang and just, you feel me, go over here, and I feel a little bit more balanced over here than I do with you. But I'm going to keep you on the side because, you know, I still kind of want to see what's up with that. That's the dependency shit. Now, it all depends on the Venus if they're going to follow through with that energy, but for the most part, if it's not really like a fair game to them, they're not going to want to be in that situation. They're always going to try to make sure, like, if they're doing more in a relationship, they're going to basically what I'm trying to say is if they're doing more in a relationship, they're not going to be satisfied. You have to do as much as they're doing. Otherwise, it's like, what the fuck is the point of me being with you? I feel like I'm just catering to you more than you catering to me. And that's not how a fucking Libra works. Libras don't just cater to motherfuckers. They're not Aquarius. They're not Pisces. They don't cater to motherfuckers. They're not Virgos. They don't cater to motherfuckers. They like to cater to people whilst being catered. Okay? They can be a bit dramatic too. They can be very dramatic. Tauruses can be dramatic too. I forgot to mention that in the Taurus video, but Tauruses can also be dramatic, but in a sense of them being riled up. And once they get riled up, that's when that dramatic energy comes in. Versus a Libra, they'll probably do some shit just to cause a scene, or they'll just do shit just for you to react and cause drama, cause that attention on them. They like to pull that mental attention to themselves. Like, they like being talked about in a sense of, oh, he's like, you know, that Venus energy, that beautiful, oh, this Libra, oh, such and such got this type of drip. He fire as hell. Like, y'all should check him out. Like, basically how everybody talk about Lil Wayne and his ability to rap, he loves that shit. He loves when motherfuckers like, damn, that nigga's the GOAT. And no one can out-rap Lil Wayne, da-da-da. He loves that shit because it puts him in the spotlight. Well, so think about Libra in that manner. If they're good at something, they're gonna want to be acknowledged in it, but not like a Leo. But they're gonna want to be acknowledged in the sense of, how can I explain it? It's like they want their partner to acknowledge what the fuck they're doing, not really the world. They want their partner to see what they're doing because it's a part of who they are. You know, that creative side of them. You know, it's part of who they are. They can't not be creative. It's just, if they feel like there's a missing link to them, it kind of hinders their creativity. And, you know, if they have a partner who's feeding them that energy to be more motivated, they're going to be into whatever the fuck they're trying to do. And if it's creative shit, then that's even more of a benefit. But for the most part, if they have someone on their side trying to pushing them towards something, and, you know, making sure that they paying attention to what they doing, you know what I'm saying, then they're going to basically have this sporadic energy of being known, you know what I'm saying, that Venus energy of people batting an eye to them because they already got that look. They already look good, you feel me? They already look good, but what do you do? You just look good. All right, be a model, nigga. If you just look good and that's it, nigga. Do you help people? Are you a businessman? Do you have product you can sell? Do you have a service that you can give out? What the fuck do you do, Mr. Look Good? That's kind of where Libra falls in, because they can be good counselors, they can be good relationship advice coaches and shit like that, but that shit is hindered if they don't really have an understanding of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you can't balance other people's relationships or your relationship if you're not balanced within yourself, which means you have to go within yourself and isolate yourself and kind of learn how to do shit alone. Same thing with Aries, but Aries have to learn how to learn themselves in isolation to get along with others, versus Libra have to learn how to be by themselves so they don't have to depend on others. But air energy, they do talk a lot. They can talk for a very long time depending on their Mercury. If it's a fixed Mercury, they're going to basically stretch their conversations. If it's a mutable, they're going to be able to go back and forth. If it's a cardinal, they're always going to be the ones that start up a conversation. And Libras, most of the conversations is predicated upon like okay, you might have a Libra friend, and they always talking about some females, bro. Or talking about like, they probably gonna be showing you females, or probably showing you some shoes that they fuck with, because Libras also got good drip, you know what I'm saying? They know how to dress and shit. That's that Venus energy, so they always gonna know how to dress. It's just sometimes they kind of dress in the sense of what other people's like, because it's that, like, they want people to like them like a Leo, but it's not like they need that shit. But it's like, all right, I'm gonna dress this way just to pull that attraction, because boom, everybody fuck with these Jordans, so I'm gonna get these Jordans but in this color because I like it, but everybody like these Jordans and I kind of fuck with them too, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw them bitches on. When it comes to like what else, because they can dress, but they also have like, okay, like barbering or like hair being a hairstylist, they can do that as well, and they can excel and shit, anything beauty related, you know. But I just say clothes because you know what I'm saying, I know a lot of Tauruses who got drip and shit like that, and when I compare the other side of Venus to Libra, it's kind of the same thing, but it's not as heavy. You can say it's heavy, but like I said, it depends on their Venus sign. But for the most part, they have good taste in a lot of shit that they put on, you feel me? They have good taste in what they do. They have good taste in life, you feel me? Just like a Taurus. And you can't really take that from them, because it's like either way it goes, they're always gonna put some shit on that's gonna be like, damn, I like that. And if you don't like it, they like it, and they know how to wear that shit to where you might like it, but you don't want them to know they like it, because they do get a big head on that type shit too. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's I don't know, because it's kind of like Leo, when you tell them that they something they did was hard and they fuck with it, they gonna get a big ego. Same thing with Libras. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Libras I experienced, you know what I'm saying, that been around me. But for the most part, it's not too many Libras I've been around. It's just the most I've been around is my brother. The least is probably motherfuckers in other states that I've been, that I lived in. It wasn't too much of a deeper conversation, because I don't really do the astrology things with anybody, just anybody. Is 10 times out of 10, if I go in depth with esoteric knowledge, it's with someone who has a keen sense of this knowledge. I'm not just gonna walk up to a stranger and just be like, what's your zodiac sign? I'm not finna do all that goofy ass shit. That shit just don't make sense to me. It just, I don't see no point in doing shit like that. But for the most part, if you see a Libra, you're gonna know it's a Libra, because they always have a proportionate body, you know what I'm saying? They have a proportionate face, good, like their hips is going to be a little wide, they're going to be thick, basically. They gonna have some ass. The female's going to have some ass. I'm going to just tell you that right now. They're going to have a proportionate body. They just going to look like, damn, they're going to be like, damn, motherfucker look good. The Venusian energy, you feel me? You can't miss Venus energy, bro. You just can't miss it. I call it Venus privilege, okay? Venus privilege, it's a thing. I practice it with my brother. I'm a Taurus rising. He a fucking Libra cusp. So it works, my nigga. It works. That shit works. Okay, beautiful people get it easy in this world, except for when it comes to true relationships. Another thing with Libras, they have to learn how to trust the love that other people give them, because one thing about Libras is they might be flighty. If you lie to a Libra, all right, that's how you gonna move. All right, I ain't gonna do too much. I'm gonna just do that as well, because I feel like that's fair. You feel me? If you cheating, I'm gonna cheat too. I'm gonna still keep it, but I'm gonna cheat too, because I feel like if you can cheat, I can cheat. Feel me? That's Libra energy. They're gonna be the ones that do that shit. Cancers too, but Libras for the most part, they're gonna be like, oh, such and such thing, you're just gonna sneak off and go fuck such and such. All right, I got this one shorty that been in my DMs, and I've been keeping it cordial. You feel me? But I'm really about to turn up with that shit. You feel me? And they're not gonna hide it. They're not gonna hide it too much, at least. They're gonna try to hide it, because everybody have their secretive side, because the 8th house does exist. So you're gonna always keep some type of secrets in your life, but it depends on what sign and what planets are in those houses, or in that house that dictates how much of a secret you can keep or how much of it you're gonna give away. But with Libras, they don't really keep secrets in the Scorpio way, but they is gonna keep it to themselves until you find out. And they don't even give a fuck if you find out, because they just be like, well, shit, you to make it fair, you started this by doing that, or you was acting this certain way, and it was a little funny to me, and it felt like, you know, I try to approach it to you. You try to make it seem like it was my fault, and I found out the truth. So I went and go ahead and level the playing field on your goofy ass. That's Libra. You feel me? They quit to level the playing field if they feel like they've been done wrong. And if you can't handle that, don't get a Libra. One thing, if you want to get a Libra, make sure you always treat them accordingly how they treat you. If they're giving to you, give to them as well. If they always hitting you up, hit them up as well. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do it at the same frequency and rate as them, but you got to at least be like, hey, if it's every day, how many times a day are you doing it? If it's not every day, how many days out the week are you hitting them up versus how much they're hitting you up? Because they see that shit. They pay attention to shit like that. Because if they feel like they're putting in a lot of work in a relationship and it goes nowhere, they're going to get pissed off. And it's like, damn, bro, I don't put all this time and effort and giving my other half to your ass, and your ass took that shit and ran with it, and you don't even value that shit. Like, this Venus energy, they value relationships specifically. Taurus value value. Libras value relationships and partnerships and just being amongst another person, because that's just how they operate, you know, in this world. They're the peacemakers, they're the justice seekers, they're the truth seekers. They like to make sure that everyone's true to themselves and to others, and everything is being equalized, you know what I'm saying? There's an equal amount of energy being distributed. And if it's not, they're going to send out that Aries energy and be like, hey, man, go handle that. Go handle that. Them niggas tyrannical. Go handle that, my nigga. See, I ain't going to handle it because I got other motherfuckers over here that need to be paid attention to. I got to see what the fuck going on here so I can send you over there, too. That's kind of Libra. Libras can be in the field, but they don't like being in the field like Aries. They like being in the field as the all right, what's going on? What can we do to fix this? All right, that's the solution. I'm gonna send my Aries to go act on that solution. That is a Libra, for the most part. Some Libras don't give a fuck. Why you looking sad, bruh? It's my dog Canelo. Little big ass fluffy ass. He just be following me around looking sad. He dirty and he wants to jump on me, and I'm not letting him because you're dirty. And I ain't got your shampoo. Okay, I forgot to grab your shampoo. Man, watch out. But yeah, man, that's basically my Libra video. I try to not make it too complex because Libras do have a complexity to them that motherfuckers don't get. And it's just, if you seem like you're dealing with Libra and they difficult, you gotta understand what the fuck is making them so indecisive. Start there. What the fuck is making it hard for them to make a single decision that's an umbrella effect to other decisions that they have to make within that relationship. And you can kind of just start there because it's what they do that makes the relationship. They're always going to be doing something in a relationship that makes the relationship either better or worse. That's in general, but since they're the sign of relationships, they kind of dictate, and they kind of that's their realm of reality, relationships. So if this video helped you out and you're a Libra, got any Libra energies within you, man, make sure you leave a like and a comment. And if I did miss anything with them within this video, make sure you drop a comment on that as well, and I can touch on it in the next video on Libra or on the Venus energy. And yeah, man, and before I go, I'm gonna leave as I came by saying Grand Rising, peace to Grand Rising, peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Ka, peace to Planet Ka, peace to the elders, my peers, the youth, the crystal babies, the star seeds. I'll be trying to punch this intro out, but you know, I'm getting there. Peace to all the high vibrational beings, peace to the plant life, peace to the animals. You know what I'm saying? I send all high vibrational energy to all the other esoteric teachers, period. You feel me? Because y'all help me just as much as I can help you, you know. And that's all what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Making sure we all going up in vibrations. And the ones who don't, they can stay where they at. You feel me? It's not about the ones who don't want to go. It's about the people who's looking for these answers, and we're the key holders, or we're the door openers for these people. You feel me? I wouldn't say key holders because you yourself have the key, but I am a door that can open up for you. You feel me? You don't need a key to a door with no lock. You just open that bitch, you feel me? And these doors don't got locks. The doors with locks is they're within yourself, and that's the real key, or those are the real pathways you have to take to transpire into another, I guess you could say, another form of self, or just aka raising your vibration. But I end this video as I came. I send you good vibrations and love.